As we are all aware, over the past few days, an issue have erupted of the All Nagaland College Students Union, whereby during the 22nd Biennial General Conference, election to the office of Angsu, tenure 2025 to 27, were elected. And during the process of the election, there were some differences and some misunderstandings on which some students and colleges have filed allegations against certain candidates. And on the basis of these allegations, today we have convened an extraordinary Union Assembly as enshrined and bestowed upon to the Tribunal Office as per the Angsu Constitution. The Election Commission during the then conference have declared the list of candidates who were elected. On the other hand, we have read and seen that certain allegations have been made against the elected candidates. Today, during the extraordinary assembly, we have had a threadbare discussion. We have had a marathon deliberation on the allegations and the issue of why and how it has erupted. After a prolonged meeting during the assembly, we have come to a consensus understanding and to a decision that the decision of the Election Commission as notified earlier shall stand. And on the alleged candidates, we have thoroughly discussed, but we have found that they are qualified for the 2025 election and the Code of Conduct which was issued during the Biennial General Conference recently held. And therefore, we have taken the popular mandate of all the colleges. Currently, there are 39 colleges affiliated to Angsu. Today, 34 colleges have participated in the assembly. And all these 34 colleges, as invited by the tribunals, have understood and agreed upon to this verdict. And therefore, the list of candidates which were notified as elected stands valid. Thank you.
ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಗ ಇದು ಮುಂತಾಗಿರೋ ಇದು ಅಬ್ನಿಯನ್ ಜಲಗಿರಿ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಉಲಾದಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕಿವಿಕಾ ತಾಯಿಲಾದ ಇಶ್ಯೂದು ವಿಷಯವಿಲ್ಲದೋ ತಾಯಿ 2023 ದಿ ಗ್ರಾಜುಯೇಟ್ ವಿಷಯ ಇನ ಬಿಲೆಗಿಸೆ ಇನ ಹೋಗಿನೆ ತಾಯಿ after 3 months only he joined the ANSU so ina hodo ANSU la constitution apna constitution de article 22 part 2 de kuine thake sakte ಇದು student thagile he apni ani tu ho pare ANSU de join ho pare na kuine likina ase so itu kina hoine itu la olok video baro apni.
Yeah, as rightly asked, see, the constitution of Angsu says that one student while entering the platform of Angsu should be a regular student, meaning he should not be a graduate. So Angsu has been in existence since 1979, and since then we have framed the constitution, and there is a constitution. Over the years, it has been re-amended, reviewed. And on this particular context, the so-called president-elect was alleged of being already a graduate few months before the election was conducted. So which has been put in the table of the commission and the tribunals as well. Here, during that point of time, the detection could not happen and election was conducted, electing him as the information secretary. The constitution of the Angsu also writes that if one have already served a tenure in the platform, even though he may be a graduate, can continue for one tenure. So the constitution also gives a provisions where an incumbent can be a part of the next election even if he is a graduate. The allegation came only after the culmination of his tenure. And therefore, we also feel that with the change of the semester system, with the change of the educational system, now from yearly course, it is gone into semester course. Now after semester course, there are also few changes in the course of these degree students. So we feel that Angsu should also in due time re-amend the constitution and see to it that all the college students are given due privilege and opportunity to contest. Because Angsu election happens during the conference, and the conference happens once in 2 years. So somewhere in between, some students are also deprived of the opportunities and privileges. That is,
I'll just cut you there. আপনি কোয়া লাগা হিসাব থেকে হয়েছে বলে তো তাই তো হয়েছে বলে তো কিটা আনসু জয়েন করেছে এটা টাইমে গ্রাজুয়েট থাকিছে এটা মানি না আমি
Right, right, right,
সো
right.
according to that itu তো হয়েছে বলে তো unconstitutional হয়ে যায় না
See, as I have mentioned, he have completed a tenure. So the constitution also gives a provision where a person who have completed his tenure can continue for the next team. So it is not a constitutional breakdown actually. There is an anomaly, perhaps in the understanding of the constitution. So with time, we will definitely look into it. But as said, as per the 2025 election code of conduct, and as per the references of the eligibilities, he was qualified to be a part of the election, and that is how he got elected.
সো আজি ইলেকশন ন লাগা আছে
Today, it was not an election. It was a discussion, an interpretation of the constitution. We have thoroughly discussed. So whatever decision we took, we felt that it is in the best interest of the ANGSU, the colleges, and the students' fraternity. So there may still be some misunderstandings on the office of the ANGSU, or there may be some kind of apprehensions towards the office of the ANGSU. But as for the fraternity of the All Nagaland College Students Union, we felt that whatever decision we took was in the best interest of the ANGSU, and therefore that is how we have concluded on the matter.
Sir, আপনি ಇದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬಾತಾಗಿ ಇದು allow করে কোয়া লাগা পার্ট ಇದು কোন সেকশন দেজ না স্যার
Pardon me?
ಇದು ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ কিবিকা না
Yeah.
yes তাইಗೆ ಇದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ বা allow করে কোয়া লাগা ಇದು কোন সেকশন
Okay. See, as per the Constitution, Article 22, Part 2, Clause A, Subclause 7, it says, the outgoing official, after completion as a degree or regular student, can preferably be a candidature for one tenure only, provided he or she obtains a recommendation from union unit and college. Yeah.
সো তাইতো হইছে বলে তো one tenure complete করে আলা না
Right.
already complete করে
Yes.
so in order to এটা আরো তাই প্রেসিডেন্ট হইলে তো তারা সেকেন্ড টেনিয়র
Right.
so in order how is he eligible to contest in the election again
See, that's why the Constitution says the outgoing official, after completion as a degree or regular student, can preferably be a candidature for one tenure only. So he have already completed a tenure. So he have the provision to continue for one tenure as per the Constitution.
again
One more time. Right.
okay so udu tai previous allegations kundu tai itu after 3 months kiba join version so itu do issue le do itu la do it doesn't stand valid ita na
Yeah, for us, see, the election has already concluded, their tenure has concluded. So for us, we are tribunals for the tenure, this current tenure only. And the allegation has been brought during our time. So as member to any organization or to any body, we are empowered to take decisions on the relevant matters. So accordingly, we have taken the decision, and to us, we felt that whatever the commission have done, they have thoroughly gone through the procedures, and they have made them elected. So we stand on that.
so apni understand ita do issue le do the decision that you took today
Yes.
was constitutional like ina
See, whether it was constitutional or not, that we will not comment on it. But all the colleges, 34 colleges who were present, have consented on that decision.
because apni constitution the article 19b part 3 de itu tribunals kan laga digine ase itu de we should kuile do itu out of the constitution apni decision no lagi bini likhine ase so in order to aji do usually apni comment no kro ka do usually to most probably you didn't do it according to the constitution so what is your response of that
No, I think that is a false statement, because here the assembly was convened by the tribunals in an extraordinary situation. Why? Because there was also an allegation against the speaker of having not maintained the decorum of the house, and for having failed to fulfill the proceedings of the assembly, which was held during the ANGSU conference, during the conference here. So since they have alleged that the speaker have failed to uphold the proceedings of the assembly, it has compelled the tribunals to convene the assembly. So I think in that regard, it is very much clear as to why we have convened the assembly through the tribunal office.
But can you comment like on the fact whether the assembly today which was conducted was constitutional or
Oh, definitely, definitely.
was constitutional?
It was constitutional and therefore it was a consensus decision. Yeah.